AP Calculus AB. I think that you're going to see, I know that you're going to see questions like this on the exam. I think mostly you'll see questions that are this simple probably on the multiple choice, so, and it will be on non-calculated parts, so this is how I would do this quickly. We're asked to evaluate this. I look at this function right here. There are no issues between here, and we can talk about in a little while what that actually means, but there are no issues here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and integrate. So I'm going to go straight to integration because they already put it in this form. So I'm going to go ahead and integrate. And the integral of this is actually x cubed over 3 minus 3x. So remember how we do this. That what we did was we increment the exponential value. This has an exponential value of 2, so 2 plus 1 is 3. That's this 3. And whatever number you get here also goes at the bottom. Did the same thing here. This is, if you want to look at this in this kind of weird way, this is actually 3x to the 0 power. So I'm going to increment that. I'm going to add 1 to that 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So that gives us this one. And the whole thing would be over 1, but it's not necessary. So this is the integration of that. And now I'm going to use just a little bit of notation here to tell my reader that I intend to evaluate this using the fundamental theorem of calculus. And this is what that looks like to me. Some people also put the brackets on the outside. It's not completely necessary. So now, just if I was going to do this on free response, I would probably quote the fundamental theorem of calculus. I would probably even call it that. FTC, so my reader knows I know what I'm talking about. And then I would go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take f of 2 minus f of 1. And f of 2 is 2 cubed over 3 minus 3 times 2, right? This is my f of 2 part. My f of 1 part is 1 cubed over 3 minus 3 times 1. I hope we're all in agreement here. We get 8 thirds minus 6. 6 is the same as 18 thirds, isn't it? 18 thirds, right? And then I would get this negative sign is this one, right? I should have put this like this. Sorry. So minus 1/3, right? So minus 1/3 minus 3. If you can see what that's going to do. I'm going to go ahead and change this. I'm going to put this all in forms of thirds. So 3 is the same as 9 thirds. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this in. That makes this negative. Negative times a negative is a positive here. If you see what I'm doing, just to try to keep my math as simple and straightforward as possible. Start doing my work, and when I finish, we're going to end up with a total of negative 2/3. Right? We have to be careful not to call this area. We're asked to take the definite integral. We're not asked to find the area. If it was an area question, we'd have some different things to talk about here, but we don't. So there's our answer. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do a couple more. I think I'm going to do them as separate videos just so you can watch as much or as little as you want. So I hope this was helpful. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and your comments are always welcome.